Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make these really cute Jammie Dodger cupcakes. So we're going to start off by making the sponge part for these cupcakes. So into our mixing bowl, I'm going to sieve some self-raising flour, along with some caster sugar, a little pinch of salt, and some baking powder. Shuffle those through your sieve, and then you want to add in the butter and crack in your 2 eggs. For all the details of the ingredients and quantities and the step-by-step instructions, they will all be listed in the description box below. And then using a paddle attachment, I'm just going to beat those on medium to high speed for just a couple minutes, just until everything is combined and it becomes light and fluffy. You don't want to overmix this batter because it will become tough and chewy, but you want to make sure that everything is completely combined. You also want to make sure that you're regularly scraping down the mixing bowl to make sure that everything is being combined evenly. For the jammy part of these cupcakes, I'm just going to take some strawberry jam into a bowl, and I'm just going to add a teeny bit of water. This is going to thin it down a little bit so we can combine it into our cupcakes a little bit easier. So to create the ripple for these cupcakes, I'm just going to take an ice cream scoop and scoop 1 scoopful of batter into each cupcake case. If you want, you could use teaspoons or piping bags, however you like to do it. And then I'm going to take just a little spoonful of that jam mixture and just place that on top of the cupcake. And then I'm going to take just a butter knife and I'm just going to sort of gently mix those through, rippling that strawberry through the batter. Then they're going to bake at 180 degrees for about 12 to 15 minutes until they're springy on top, and if you insert a skewer into the middle, it'll come out clean. Now to make the Jammie Dodger buttercream, this is so cool, it genuinely tastes like Jammie Dodgers. We're going to take our milk into our saucepan, and then we're going to break in 5 or 6 Jammie Dodgers. Then we're going to heat that milk on the stove for about 10 minutes until the milk comes just before boiling, and those Jammie Dodgers are going to break down and dissolve into that milk mixture. Once it comes to a boil, you want to just keep heating that for about a minute or 2, and it'll really get really thick like a custard. And I was shocked when I did this. I thought it was just going to sort of infuse the flavour, but it actually gets really thick like a custard. I suppose it's the gelatin in the jam which thickens it. Once that has thickened, just place it to the side to cool while we make our buttercream. So into your mixing bowl, you're going to add in your softened butter, and you're going to beat that for about 10 or 15 minutes until it's gotten really light and fluffy. Once that's been going for about 10-15 minutes and you've got loads of air into there, oh, that rhymed. We can add in our sifted icing sugar, and I'm just going to do this a couple tablespoons at a time. So once that buttercream has whipped up completely, we're going to take our milk Jammie Dodger custardy thing, and there will be a few lumps in there from the Jammie Dodgers that haven't completely broken down. So what we're going to do is we're going to pass that through a sieve, and this is just going to eradicate any lumps which are in there. So once you've passed that through a sieve, we're going to chuck that straight into our buttercream, and you're going to whip that through. Now if your buttercream starts to soften too much, you can actually add in a little bit of icing sugar, but be careful because this is going to make your buttercream so much more sweet. So to finish these off, I've got my Jammie Dodger buttercream into a piping bag fitted with a really fat round tip. It's about 20mm in diameter. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pipe a little blob onto each of the cupcakes. I'm just squeezing out towards the edges, then to pull it off I'm just going to do a little flip. As a final finishing touch, I've got some seedless jam in a piping bag, and you want to make sure that you have sieved it, because even if your jam says it's seedless, it may have a few little lumps in it, so make sure you sieve it before you do this step. And I'm just going to pipe 5 little sort of splats onto the cupcake, and this is going to mimic that Jammie Dodger splat that you see on an actual biscuit. And the final finishing touch, which makes these Jammie Dodgers so adorable, is adding 2 mini Jammie Dodgers into each of them. Now I actually forgot to film this, so there's no footage, but you can figure out how to do it. And that is literally it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and give this recipe a go and tag me on your social medias. You can subscribe to this channel if you're not already, and you can click here to see my last video and here to see a video randomly selected by YouTube for you.